Well, we're back at it again with some more of the long drive action here. I got a Barkas. We're parked next to a warehouse. And I found another Barkas. Haven't really gone over this much, but it looks like it's all here. Yep, it's got an engine, it's got a radio. It's the cargo van variant with the boring black trim on it. Needs a bit of a polish, but it's generally all here. Ooh. Wood trim interior. Holy smokes. That's really primo. I like that. So one way to move the car a little bit. Using the door to lever the car over. Ooh, got a free piece of rebar or angle iron, where the heck this is. Like fence, stop sign post material stuff here with all the holes in it. Speed holes or something. Like, yeah. My hand's doing weird things, but that's alright. Nice piece of metal. But yeah, this is all here. But mostly what I want is this window, this mirror. Of course, it's not a chrome mirror, it's a black mirror. So I might have to change the mirrors out. My driver's side mirror, because that's a chrome piece. This one's not chrome. It's just flat black, but it would match. Get out of here. I don't need you no more. Let's see. Boop. That looks right. And then we'll just adjust that a little bit so I can kind of eyeball that on there. Well, I want to keep that one. That's the one that came with the original car. Alright, and then we can adjust this. Sir, excuse me. You just bounced off my stuff. Alright, well that's all done. Yay. Well, let's see what it takes to get this stupid thing running here. What are we short on? What are we missing? Got no gas. I got plenty of that. Radiator's empty, and that's basically it. You mix oil with gas to make the two-stroke run. You don't need you don't have an oil, crankcase full of oil. Let's see if I can find some fluids here. What do we got? We got some oil. Maybe we'll make a premix right there in that jug. After we get some of this clutter out of the way. What do we got? Diesel. Alcohol water mix? Well, I mean, glycol's alcohol based, right? Oh, we can get a sponge. Let's go polish up on our find here. Next guy will find this nice car and be like, yeah, it looks pretty good. Do I got enough sponge here to do all of it? Nope, I just ran out. Got a door to do. That's basically the configuration my Barkas started off as, except it didn't have the wood trim interior bits. Which I guess means I can actually stuff things in those corners and along the sides and not worry about it. My door is wood grained. And I want to say my slider door is wood grain. Maybe it's not, I'm not sure. No, that's not wood grained. Okay. Is there another sponge? We could repaint that guy. Alright, so let's get this over here. We'll just pop some water in this guy. Get out of here. So yeah, cool score. Nice find. What do we got? Oil. Well, I got oil in here already. Actually, tell you what. I probably don't have a lot of gas in this here shed. So we'll do what we can to kind of fill this guy up with fluids. Diesel, huh? More oil than I know what to do with. Oh, gas. Here we go. Gas can. Don't need you now. Whole tank empty. Alcohol. Water. Hey, perfect. I need you over here, mister. Just fling that out of the way since I don't need it anymore. Got some nice tires in here. Not a lot of tires. I can't do the entire Barkas with the bigger tires now. There was another depot I found full of stuff. Blood. Oil. We got a gun. We got alcohol. We got another cool hat. Gas. Gas all mix. Well, hell yeah. That could fill that Barkas up completely now. Oh yeah, buddy. It's going to be really oily, so it's not going to run very well, but she'll run. Empty, empty. Gas. Get over there. Any more gas over here? More oil. Gas oil mix. That's a worse ratio. I don't want that. Coolant, nothing. Empty. So we got a few tires. I could stance the car. I could stance it with some bigger front to bigger back tires. That might be pretty cool. Might look a little odd, but hey, you know what? It's fine. We can do that. Okay, so it's going to be really rich on the oil mix, but you know, we got to help those piston rings out because they're probably all seized up and junk, and got to lubricate the top end of this engine. So I'll just dump all of it in here. If I was feeling really stupid, I would just take this Barkas and leave mine behind, but I mean, she's going to be down on power because there's not a lot of gas. I mean, the ratio is like 4 to 1 as opposed to like 30 to 1 or whatever I'm running now. It'll burn, it'll ignite. I should probably check that before I get too... Alright, so if I need to... If this isn't like running like this, I can get my 20-liter gas can out of my car. That'll be fine. I'm only running it for a little bit. Tires need some help, but they're here. Oh, she draws the charging light right away. Yeah, she's not very happy with how I got everything here. Oh, look at that smoke. Yep, we're smoking. Lots of smoke. Lots of smoke. Those taillights are bright. Alright, camera, figure out what you want to do there. Oh yeah, I'm just laying down a fog bank here with all this smoke. Yeah, it's perfect. You know, actually, we'll see if she just stays lit off. Well, guess what? I don't need this mix, but the next guy might. And we're going to take this clean gas that I got, and we're going to dump it into here. That'll put it to like 90%, 10%, so we'll have a 9-to-1 ratio. It'll run better. Finally put my other hand down. Okay, what do we got left in this tank? Nothing. It's empty. Alright, cool. I mean, I got 2 spare tires. I could totally rig this thing up, but... yeah, let's dance this guy. Boop. And then we go right over here. No hookup on that guy. That's a nice tire. It'll look a little funny, but hey, it's good. It's gonna sit funny on here, but that's alright. Boop. And then we'll grab the other tire. This one needs a little bit of help, but it's mostly there. See a little less smoke, I think. Oh yeah, it's danced. That looks stupid, but it's fine. It's alright. Yeah, full tank. Oh, we're running hot. The fact I don't have enough water in the radiator, so the radiator's running hot. That's fine. Yeah. So that's that. Alright. We came, we saw, we fixed up a car a little bit. I have extra water. I could make this thing actually pretty much work great, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to leave it behind. I noticed the door. Wait, don't tell me. I forgot something. Did I shut everything? Yes, I got premix in these 2 tanks. This one's full. This one's mostly full. So... I'll find some pure gas. I'll put pure gas in that in case I need it for something. I mean, the running condition of these vehicles is probably all terrible, so having... let's go sleep. Having some oil mixed up in the gas tank is probably not a bad idea. This makes quite a bit less smoke. I mean, it still lays down some smoke when it's under full power, but it's a lot less than that guy. So yeah, perfect. So today was laundry day. That was fun. Tried going there earlier this morning, like about 6 hours ago. Nope, they're full. Parking lot was full, and there was street parking was also full, as everyone decides to do laundry at 6 in the morning, which is probably smart. So I was like, fine, I'll just go back home. Goof off, play this for a while. And then said, alright, it's about lunchtime, 11 something in the morning. Let's go check it again. Hey, parking, alright. And then it was a matter of finding a machine, and doing the thing, and... my problem is I tend to, like, hoard dirty laundry until I run out of clean clothes to wear, and then it's like, yep, gotta do laundry today, not, you know, planning it out in advance and not getting down to the last pair of socks, which is what I normally end up doing. I was like, up, no more socks, gotta do laundry. No more underoos, gotta do laundry. It's like, I should probably plan that better, in case I run into a scenario where the laundromat's closed, you know, or it's crowded, I can't get in there, I'm not stuck. Maybe have like a week of reserve or something. Okay, that mirror color, chrome versus flat black is a thing, but it's whatever. Oh yeah, I didn't zero out my odometer. Alright, here we go. So I have 1,700 kilometers on this car, this microbus. I'm not sure. I think I did 150 on the Volkswagen before I found this and switched over. If I was smart, I would have taken the gauge cluster out of the Volkswagen, put it in the Barkas, and then had the same odometer running miles the whole time. But I didn't do that. Rocks over there. So it was nice and flat terrain for a while. I can see back there is like mostly flat-ish. Nope, not anymore. I can't even see the depot anymore. Okay. Don't need the lights, kill the lights. It'll be fun being able to play this with my kiddo in basically a LAN setup, because when we played a couple days ago, we played this together. Right now she's clear across the other side of the country right now, so latency and lag and ping was definitely problematic, so we had issues with that. Won't have that problem once she's, you know, just down the hall from me in her own little room on her own. Probably much better computer than what she's got right now. She's running off integrated video stuff off the CPU. I think it's an i5 is what it's a. I think it's an 11th gen i5 is what she has in it now. The mobile laptop version. So whatever the Intel put baked into those chips for GPU support is all she has. But on her desktop, that's here with me, it's a 1070 GTX, which still is a pretty good card. It's getting a little long in the tooth a bit, but I mean, I played anything I wanted with it when I had it, and then upgraded to the 2070, and then liked that, and then I sold that to a friend, and now I have a 3070 Ti. Probably not going to get a 40 series card. I'm like, what's the point? 30 series is decent enough. You do ray tracing and stuff on it. Mild ray tracing. Cyberpunk looks pretty good in it, but it's not even trying for this game. I'm only playing... Ooh, that's a building. That's a farmhouse, it looks like. Kind of out of my way. I don't want to deal with that right now. So yeah, if the Barkas seems a bit... Oh, I'm missing a hubcap. Well, why did I lose that? It's odd. Okay, I'm missing a hubcap. Perfect. Great. Lovely. I love it. Okay, so I think it's 8 in the morning now. Sun comes up really early. The night times are like really short, so it must be the summer wherever we're at. Got like 14-hour days or something. 10-hour nights. I don't know. Probably not even that. We'll figure it out. I'll look at the clock when the sun sets and make a note of it. Unlike Scum, where the moon has distinct phases that goes through night after night after night, moon in this game always stays full, which is really weird. The only way that's possible is if the moon is stuck at a Lagrange point, however you say that word. It is not dishonorable to not know how to pronounce something because you've only read it. Lagrange point? Opposite the Earth from the Sun. I think there's a Lagrange point out there. There's also the ones... But I don't think that Lagrange point is stable. I think that's an unstable Lagrange point. You want to fall off of it, basically. There's the ones that lead and trail Earth in its orbit around the Sun that are very stable. There's asteroid clusters that sit around those areas. They're kind of co-orbiting the Sun with the Earth. I don't know, Celestial Mechanics is kind of a mess. So the only way for the moon to be full every night after the sun sets is for it to be opposite of the Earth as opposed to the sun. And it's like that all the time, which is really strange. The reason why we have phases is because it takes the moon 28 days roughly to orbit the Earth. Well, if the moon's stuck at this Lorraine point and wants to orbit the Earth at the same time, 365 days, the same time it takes the Earth to go around the sun, well, that's odd. So that's what happens. You don't have moon phases at all. It's always full. Plus, it shoots through the sky. You can literally see the thing racing across the sky. Is that a building or a rock? God, can't tell now. Up your building, your gas station. Maybe you got some goodies. Maybe it's got a well. Let's get woed up. We might be going downhill for a while. That would be fun. Stuff usually doesn't spawn. I mean, sometimes a motorcycle will spawn in here, but doesn't look like anything popped into existence. Oh, it's a bright day. Be nice if I found a hubcap. That would be cool. Well, there's just a bunch of nothing. I got a paint can. I got, looks like a motor in the crate. Got shenanigans in the porta-john, the outhouse. Let's see if there's anything up here on the roof. Crouchy, jumpy shenanigans. A piece of iron. Okay. Piece of steel. Low grade galvanized steel. Yep. Okay. Ignore. Keep going. Alright, so I see only the top of that rock there, which means we're going to be going downhill. Yay. Make up some speed. Make up some time. So I'm sitting at 22 minutes in, and I've only gone not even 8 clicks, so yeah. We got ground to cover. Of course, I was faffing about with that other Barkas. At the rate I'm going now, with all these cars I'm fixing up and leaving behind, I could probably, like, drive back to my house, just bouncing from vehicle to vehicle as I go. Although that Barkas needed more water. It was not happy about running with half the radiator filled up. It's like, nope, don't like you. I know if they overheat, the engine will just stop. You gotta let it cool off. Then you can run it again. Yeah, half a radiator didn't take long at all for that thing to overheat. I got 20 liters of radiator in this car, and it runs borderline hot. So maybe these engines just kind of suck. Oh, we got 2 ships. We'll check out this closer one. Like, literally, we'll just go right now. That I almost caught air on that. Brakes would be good. There is these 2 guys I knew in the army. They grew up they're from Guam, and I guess everything's done there kind of, you know, half-baked because it's almost third world, basically. And they were telling me the story about how they had with their first car that they had. Okay, the barrels are still moving around. Great. Let's do something different and check the back end first. So there, or the front rather. Diesel. Don't need a bunch of diesel. Empty. Well, hey there, guy. Can I empty? Okay, you can just go nowhere. So they had a car, but the car was in dilapidated condition and the brakes didn't work, so they just ran it with just a parking brake all the time. They just used the e-brake exclusively For all their stopping needs was just e-brake, because I guess the e-brake worked. Ooh, gas. Alright, well, perfect. Come here, buddy. I donated some gas to a vehicle. We're going to fill up our 20-liter jug, top off the tank, and that'll be it. Heck, I could probably even top off the tank, the drum I have in the back of the car, and probably still take the rest of this with me. I have way too much gas. That's what happens in this game. You just start amassing fuel. It's like fuel scarcity. Well, I mean, in the beginning, you're like absolutely hurting for fuel because you only have 2.5 liters to start. Okay, empty diesel. Alright, so fill that up. Might as well fill this up completely. I can just siphon out of this into a can if I want. That was a bunny that just died. Now it's a 55-gallon drum. It should hold way more than 80 liters. It should hold significantly more than that. How much is in here anyway? I mean, sure, I guess. It's fine. Are these full? Yeah, I did fill these up. I used those to get a bus running off camera. That was fun. Okay, everything's all shut and closed and sealed up. Yep, let's go. My poor car. This is a pack mule, though. It's a workhorse. Despite being very small and underpowered and living 89% of the time at red line, the Barkas gets it done. So now I don't need to check that ship out since I'm totally filled up with fluids now. Alright, so it's 6 o'clock, 6:15. Sun's starting to kind of get lower in the sky now. Okay, we're going really fast now. I'm off the gauge. The speedometer has gone off the end. The more your oil fuel mix on the Barkas is off, like if it's too lean or too rich, your check engine battery charging light will come on sooner. But I haven't found a spot where it doesn't come on when you're just idling. It always seems to want to come on. So either I haven't figured it out yet, what the sweet spot is, or there isn't a sweet spot. Alright, so sundown happens around 7:30? It's about 7. Okay, the lights come on at about 7:20. Yeah, 7:30. I'm off the gauge again. I said we were going to go downhill, right? And then we'll see when the sun actually comes up. So 7:30 is sunset. I'm thinking 3:30 is sunrise, which is really weird. Nothing really here, huh? Not really. Skipping it. So when playing the game and you got a regular gas burner car, it doesn't need oil like this, like or a Trabant or whatever, you might be tempted to water your gas down with something to make your fuel supplies last longer. The problem is, if your fuel is contaminated, it'll make less power, and it takes forever to burn through the rest of that trash once you've introduced that contamination in your tank. So you got 10 liters of fuel and you put in a liter of alcohol to make it, stretch your fuel supply just a little bit longer. You're gonna have to burn through all 11 liters of that junk, unless you siphon it out once you find a good source of fuel. So I tend to not try to water down my fuel with anything, because it doesn't end up working out in the long run. It's like, shoots, I'll walk to find a gas can and walk back to find a car. I just walk until I find the next working vehicle. But I mean, just look at all the fuel I'm carrying now. Once you start finding fuel, you're fine. That first couple, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 minutes of gameplay is always the most stressful, because you're scrounging for anything to make your car run better, look better, make it complete, because sometimes it's not even, well, I think in the beginning they always give you a complete car. It's just beat up, and you need to do stuff, restoration work to it to make it, look nicer. But you're very short on fuel. Oil's not a problem, water's not a problem typically. It's gas that you're hurting on. Farmhouse? Sure. Where's the grass? Oh, there it is. Slowly spawning in. I can't see nothing. Well, the shadows. Oh, there's something there. I can't see a thing. Okay. Nothing but... Oh, hello. I didn't want to do that. I got a trailer. Oh, hey, what are you? Nice. Ooh, we got a bike. Saddlebags, nothing. I think that just isn't air cooled. We got a Barkas engine in here. That's easy enough to run. No coolant. The heck is the fuel? Where you at, fuel tank? I think this is where I got the back seat for my Barkas, is off of one of these. Fuel tank empty. Alright. Well, what do we got? Oh, got some hubcaps. Need a little bit of loving on this, but I could steal one of these. And even pretty good. Nope. Another trailer? Okay, how did they get that even in here? Oh wait, hello. I want to turn the light on. I hear a UFO somewhere. Not sure I'm a fan of this yellow color. Oh, holy smoke. Is this thing basically in, like, perfect condition? Yeah, it is. Can even wash on this bike here. Oh, this bike looks pretty good shape too. Saddlebags need some work. The leather's all beat up and stuff, but you know it's fine. Got work light. We got what's in here? Spray paint. We got a bunch of nothing. We got a gas jug. Oh man. I like how the shadows are moving around because of my headlights. It's kind of cool. Usually there's a can here, but just not much here. So I can't... That's pretty. This must be the... from before the fireflies took over the forest. Oh, what is this one? Wow, that's kind of... Is that eyeballs on stalks or something? What is this weird surrealistic art that they have in this game? I mean, I'm cool with it. I like it, but... Oh, yeah, Cyberpunk Mordor version. With District City 17, yeah, Enclave Spirals, like, stuff going on there. Oh, that's a blast from the past. Alright, let's take a hubcap. Hey, you're coming with me, buddy. I have need of you. Actually looks pretty shiny, so we're cool with it. Nice. Okay, let's slam some grass in my door here and get going. Yeah, I can see now. Alright, so it's pre-dawn. I should probably stop and... It'll be that way somewhere. So it's 3 o'clock. I'm going to say it's like 3:30 when the sun finally breaks the horizon. Well, I just saw... Yeah, sun's technically up now. Yep. 3:15? Jeez. 7:30 to 3:15. That we're talking 8 hours? Barely 8 hours of... So 16 hours of daylight, 8 hours of nighttime. That's crazy. Yeah, streetlights went out. Yep. I have to figure out what latitude I have to be for that to occur. I'm assuming it's summertime. Because, you know, it's desert. Although it could be winter, well, it could be technically like southern hemisphere summertime. Yeah, it's gotta be summertime. I'm gonna say northern hemisphere somewhere. I'll figure out, you know, where in the world this would have to be set at to do this. Yep, that's the thing I do with video games. I overthink them. You start trying to, you know, peel back the layers of the onion of the game, and of course, the more you do that, the more you figure out that stuff doesn't make sense. So you got to apply the Mystery Science Theater 3000 mantra to it, and just say it's just a game. Quit thinking it too much. Just have fun with it. Trust me, I'm not nitpicking it that it's there. I'm just kind of like, you know, if I really was stuck in a situation like this, could I figure out, you know, latitude where I'm at? I mean, I got a compass. I know the sun's not setting due west and rising due east. It's actually off some, but it's like, you know, kind of gets you like, okay, let's get under the hood of how the game was coded, you figure out, okay, how did they do this? You know, what are they using to calculate this? Blah 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 blah. You can kind of dive under the hood a little bit and tinker, like look at it a bit. Is that the road up there? I see. Yeah, it's just a road snaking back. I saw the thing sticking up above the horizon there. I said, "Oh, is it a building?" Nope. The road's drawn in before the terrain is. Gets me every time. Don't need the lights anymore. What are we sitting at? 26 kilometers, and I've gone 41 minutes. I'm not making very good time today. I've done much better before. These hills aren't helping much, at least going up them. Also, the building's full of cool loot. It's not helping me either. I mean, I got that spare gas can up at the front that I could have just dumped into that car that I found. Splash a bit of oil from my oil reserves into it, and take one of the two full radiators that I have, and just swapped it in and said, all right, I only got one spare radiator for a pillow now, and just said done. And then I have a station wagon. 4-door hatchback station wagon. Yay. That's something you don't see a whole lot much anymore, is station wagons, like proper old school station wagons. I think the Dodge Magnum was one of the last ones that did that. They're not very popular anymore. Minivans kind of took that role over, but then everybody and their brother says, oh, I need an SUV to go to the mall, which is kind of silly. Yeah, we'll keep it pinged off red line here. It's fine. Like I said, this car lives at red line. At this point, I have probably, geez, if you go by kilometers per hour, I roughly average about 60. And I have how much? 1,700. So 60 times 30 would be about 1,800. So I got about 30 hours just zinging this car off the red line, except for coasting like we're doing now. Oh, there's something up there. That's a building or a ship. Probably a ship because it's way out there. Past where the road would draw it. That's a bridge building, but we're probably not getting out that way. Whoa. Am I off the gauge? Almost. Oh, snap, son. Well, the road does go out that way, I guess. There's the arch rocks. Just a weird rock feature that's an arch. They're surprisingly common. Yep, doing that e-brake thing to just bleed off extra speed because I don't feel like wrecking. Oh, there's something cool. What's that? Looks like a warehouse. I'll check that out. What time is it now? 11 a.m. Alright. Let's see if anything spawns in here. There's a refrigerator. Frigidator. Let's back up a bit. In case there is something I can get running in the shed, I can drive it out, push it out into the... What do we got? Nothing. We got some scrubbies, we got blood. Oh, there's all sorts of goodies in here. Look at all this. Got some nice tires. Perfect tire and rim. One that's seen better days. Some oil. Barkas engine, spare. Some more diesel fuel. More diesel fuel. Gas. Oh, come here, you. I don't need more gas. I really don't. But I might find a car that I want to get running, and I'll just sacrifice that gas can to get it running, and that would be fine. Maybe I should grab that spare hubcap because I keep losing them. Yeah, guess what? Here, come with me, buddy. Boop. Complete spare tire. Everything. I have contemplated doing an engine swap on the car, on the Barkas, to something a little better. But I mean, it runs kind of hot already. Like, I don't even know what kind of engine this is. They really just kind of look like, they're suggestive of being an engine without actually being an engine. Yeah, sure, we'll splash some more gas in that extra gas can. Oh, a putt-putt bike is in here. Not in a good spot. Wow, a whole bunch of diesel. Nice. That's not... I got a Volkswagen. Whatever. You got some explodey barrels. Yep. Get over there. Get you in a minute. Empty. Empty. Bunch of gas. Other fluids. Yep, come here. Excuse me, sir. Alright. I mean, really, I could take the contents of this, dump it into this, and be fine with it. Yep, you know what? That's what we're going to do. I don't need this gigantic can. I'll just hold down left click forever. Fill this up. Now put it back here. I think I'll put it back here. Oh yeah, buddy, we've got room. Looks like I got room for one more if I want. Let's test fit one in there and see what happens. Yeah, let's think of blood. I have questions. Like, why is this not, you know, congealed yet? Oh yeah, see, perfect. I like that. Get out of here. I mean, I could grab an empty... What? Oh. I got problems with that. Is my, I wonder if doing... Whoa. I wonder if my thing here is banging into stuff. Well, let's see if I can fix that. Although, nope, I see it. Maybe I don't need all these tires. It's a pity because they're like in perfect condition. You know what? Yeah, we're not taking these. I'll take the spare hubcap. Okay. Huh. Maybe it's just a weight shifting from closing it. Maybe I'm stressed out over nothing and I can actually still keep these. And not fret about it so much. There, that looks nice-ish. Oh, I forgot. You gotta wait for fizz locks to take into effect before you start slamming stuff around. There we go. Okay, I'm happy with it now. Sword keeps kind of wandering around in the car though, but it's alright. Yeah, just sitting in my car and like everything's all like just weight shifting it is it's fine. Oh, left the lights on. Oh well. Biggie. No biggie. Not important. I'll see it coming back the other way at night better. It'll be fine. By me. Lights come on at 7:20. Sun sets around 7:30. Yep. Just putting more mileage down. It's very much kind of a nomadic trip. I mean, yeah, notionally, I have a house, I have land, I own. Well, really, it's a single-player game. The whole world is mine. Who's gonna fight me for it? I'm just doing the van life thing, getting from point A to point B. Taking forever to do it. I want to say the stars actually rotate around too on you know, as they go. I have to stare at northward to see if I can see where the North Star is supposed to be, if there is one. There's the moon coming up in my rearview mirror. Racing its way up from the horizon. Yep. Coming up on an hour, and I've only done 42 kilometers. Not very good pacing today. Just eternally distracted by the shiny, I think is what's going on. It's like, who's shiny, you know? I think we're going downhill now. Yeah, mostly, kind of, mostly. At least I can give the engine a break a little bit from singing at redline. I should really try to play this with the controller. See how that goes. Like, I'm fine walking around and doing stuff with keyboard and mouse. That's how I kind of prefer it, actually, but driving is better with a controller. Right, wheel and pedal kit, that might be fun. I have it. Just don't use it very often. It's kind of a pain to break out of where I got it stashed and setting it up and all that. Don't have a lot of space in my room for it. Just barely fits. Getting kind of fast. The moon always comes up and goes down like super early. Like, moon's already disappeared from the night sky. I don't see it anywhere. So now it's like, okay, now it's like 3 hours until daybreak. No, 2 hours. It's 1:30 right now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Lose my mirror again? Nope, I'm good. Did not mean to do that. It's probably cactus bits all inside my vehicle. Yep, I can see it right now, actually. Well, let's get woed up here on the side of the road in the middle of nowhere. Alright. Get out of here. Any more bits inside my car? Yep, there's pre-dawn. Coming up from that way? Okay. Oh, I lost my mirror. My head. Everything else seems to be on the car still. Alright. Made a nice little smoke show there. Oh, we got the so-called bunker building. Yeah, that's where I found this Barkas body shell, was at one of these. So sometimes cool stuff shows up here. I mean, since I'm already doing terribly for mileage today. There's a bike up there, and that looks like it's about it. Camera does weird things. Alright. What we got? We got a television set. We got some crates. A license plate. What are you? Well, eh. It'd be neat if you could pick up channels with this thing, but you can't. It just does nothing when you find yourself Commodore 64. You can. Ooh, we got an AK. I just don't want the bullets. Pretty sure bullets would be a pretty nice commodity once money doesn't exist anymore. I mean, it's kind of how I treat it in Fallout. Is yep, 38 caliber rounds are nigh worthless unless you got a pipe pistol. And pipe pistols are terrible, so I tend not to use them. So I just use 380, or I think they're 380 AC. Yeah, they're like 9mm short. I just use them strictly as fodder for trade. It's on the poop house. That's a rather expensive poop. That's a gold bar. Maybe I should take one of these to Mom's house. Say, hey, Mom. If you're wanted to start minting your own coins, I mean, you can tell I'm walking slow because it's heavy. Probably use it as ballast. It's like, could I attach it to something? Nope. What if I stick it in the passenger footwell? Wow, look at the weight gain on that. That really weighs down your car. Nope. That's probably a good chunk of weight there. Nope, don't want it. Can I get up there, please? Okay. What are you? You're stripped. Get out of here. Oh, I can't eat that. There, we can eat that now. Had to make room, you understand. Yeah, not much to see there. Well, 50 clicks in an hour and 6 minutes. I think that's all we're going to do for today. I might play some more on my own, off camera, get somewhere a little bit further around. But, yeah, it was fun, enjoyable. Nothing else out there? Nope. Alright then, I'll talk to you later. We'll pick it up on some more of the long drive, and we'll see if we actually find somewhere notable to go worth checking out. Alright, have a good night. Bye.